This is Sholo Ford's presentation of local sports on iTalk 106.7 FM and iTalk1067.com. Also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. And now, Sholo Ford presents local sports on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
And going live to 2.
Very good evening, and thank you for joining us as we are back here at the Springerville Little League facility. This time, Silver Creek and Round Valley, almost called them Snowflake, is already in action here. Ace Finch is starting things for the Round Valley All-Stars. Got Reedhead and Webster making up the battery here for Silver Creek as Finch takes a cut at a 2-2 pitch, and he's down on strikes. After the first ball game that we had for you ended early, 21-1 was the final, with Mountain Pines advancing into the winners bracket. St. John's going into the losers bracket. Both of those teams are going to play again tomorrow. We'll set that stage for you as this is nudged toward first. There's nobody there at the bag, and just before he's able to get there, Jack Slade nearly with an infield hit, but a great play getting there before him from Jesse Danford. So quickly 2 down as you score that, 3 unassisted, and here's Bennett DeWitt. Swinging early in the zone here, trying to get after Achilles Reedhead. Is this, again, going after him early. Quick cut there. Somebody who has Quintana on the back of his jersey. Oh, 1 pitch is a called strike now, 0-2. So this is Ben Quintana that is now hitting in the number 3 spot. As the 0-2 pitch is swung on and hit sharply, but gloved, ranging to the left, and a great play. 1-2-3 inning, 4-3 goes the last out. Snowflake up, Silver Creek going to come up and hit as Round Valley is held scoreless after half an inning. It's Round Valley nothing and Silver Creek coming up. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
If you're a business owner fighting for new customers in today's competitive marketplace, you may want to consider this. One of the most cost-effective branding tools is your employees. When your team wears your logo, they become walking billboards for your business, building awareness, credibility, and trust everywhere they go. Allegra Sholo doesn't just put your logo on apparel. They help create branded gear your employees are proud to wear and your customers remember. Better brand, better results. Call Allegra Sholo today.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down!
But today, with Dr. Arnault and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
No score going into the bottom of the first as Round Valley is going to send Ben Quintana onto the hill to start this one. He's going to combine with Braxton Slade to make up the battery. Swinging at the first pitch and driving it deep to left center field and back and off the top of the wall, it's gone. First pitch swinging, Maddox Wall has a homer. Maddox Wall puts Silver Creek on the board. Ball's been brought back in play as that one hit the top of the wall, ranging toward left center field. And it's 1-0 Silver Creek. First pitch, Quintana watches it get turned around. Didn't see anything like that in all the fireworks as this one is swung on and banged toward right field. That's a base hit. 2 pitches and 2 base runners. That time Elijah Miles is able to hit his way aboard. And that was a Comfort Fit Dentures home run. So 2 pitches and lots of activity here for Silver Creek. 1-0. Maddox Wall touches them all. And now Miles is over at first. Quintana right now watching as Slade's trying to keep his shin guards and shoes just so. As Achilles Reedhead, who's got the start, and watched his team stake itself to a 1-0 lead here early in the first as this one gets by Slade. That's going to allow for Miles to take second. And both teams here very aggressive. With Round Valley was swinging early in the count. But no reward, at least not like the Silver Creek side has had thus far. As there's a 1-0 pitch coming, that's very high. Reedhead watches that one sail. 2 balls and no strikes. So a really rude entry here to this All-Star tournament for Quintana. As he's trying to pound the strike zone and he's giving up a couple of hard hit balls. Now being very careful with Reedhead as he again misses high. 3 balls and no strikes. Very conservative lead relative to what we were used to after the Mountain Pines ball game. Miles content to let his offense do most of it right now as the 3-0 pitch is outside for ball 4. Reedhead walks his way aboard. There's runners at first and second. Nobody's out here, bottom of the first. And Jesse Dunford, the Silver Creek cleanup hitter, will come up with a runner in scoring position. Still nobody out, 1-0 after Wall's first pitch home run. This one is swung on and hit the opposite field down the right field line, gloving that one momentarily. But a lot of English on that one. Reed Whitaker could not come down with it. So new life here for Dunford as he swings and has that one fouled straight back to the screen. Big cut, good look. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball runs the count to 0-2. Quintana trying to get out of a jam here, ahead in the count 0-2. But the heart of the Silver Creek lineup do as this one goes over the head. Now gets away from Slade. Both runners trying to advance. The throw's going to go over to third and not in time. So 2 runners in scoring position as Miles and Reedhead take third and second respectively. And now a 1-2 pitch on the way to Dunford. Again swinging at that one up in the zone. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball keeps it at 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-0 Silver Creek in front. Now runners in second and third as this one again misses high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Started off here if you had stepped away. Wall swing at the first pitch and homered it to left field. Miles swung at the first pitch, base hit to right. And then a walk as this one is swung on and skied down the right field line. Caught, now tagging up and trying to score from third and doing so successfully as Miles. I could not see that ball. I had no idea where that one went. A very high sky here in Springerville as it's a sac fly to right field for Dunford. 2-0 now. Silver Creek leading, as also advancing on the play. Reedhead winds up at third. And Jacker Pollock will come up and hit with just 1 out. Now the ball kicking away from Slade. He's able to hurry and get that one before any ideas were had from Reedhead. 2-0, Silver Creek up. 1 away. Big at bat here. Quintana's able to dial up a strikeout. Puts Round Valley in a big situation where it could leave that runner at third as this one misses down in the zone. Ball 2. got the middle infield and going over to first base, playing just about even with the bag, but now moving back a little bit is the shortstop as the 2-0 pitch is swung on and lifted toward right field. Trying to go back on that one, successfully grabbing it is Whitaker, now tagging up at third. Had a great throw that wound up getting kicked away by Slade, but had already turned and retreated back to third base was Reedhead. But a spectacular play going over the right shoulder to catch that one was Whitaker. And there's 2 away. The score remains 2-0. Jackson Webster will try to extend the first inning. His first pitch he sees misses high. Now, after a little bit of hesitation, Reedhead's going to try to score that one, but the throw is going to be a little bit away from Quintana. And the pass ball brings home the third run. (3-0) Silver Creek leads. Webster now ahead 1-0. 2 outs and the bases are empty in the first inning. Swings at the first as that one fouled off of either catcher or umpire, maybe both. Squares the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Trying to get this started is Webster with nobody on and 2 away. Swings at one up in the zone and sends this one towards center field, drifting back and eventually settling underneath that one. I don't have the center fielder's name yet, but another great play on a pop-out. But not before Silver Creek scores 3 runs on 2 hits, and after one will lead 3-0. This is Show LaFort's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
Mayday Payday is on at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Replace your windshield through insurance and you get entered to win $500 cash every week, plus a $1,000 grand prize. And every insured replacement gets you free dinners at Los Corrales and movie tickets. One quick call gets your glass fixed and your name in the cash drawing.
536-5972, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back.
Tell them on changing outfielders. Positions.
If you're a business owner fighting for new customers in today's competitive marketplace, you may want to consider this. One of the most cost-effective branding tools is your employees. When your team wears your logo, they become walking billboards for your business, building awareness, credibility, and trust everywhere they go. Allegra Sholo doesn't just put your logo on apparel. They help create branded gear your employees are proud to wear and your customers remember. Better brand, better results. Call Allegra Sholo today.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down!
But today, with Dr. Arnaud and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
Top of the second inning, 3-0. Silver Creek leads. It was a 1-2-3 inning for Reedhead, who is going to come up here. Oh my. The lineup here I have for Round Valley is all over the place. That one's chopped by Jack Slade right at Pollock at third, and it gets by him. Now rounding second, heading for third. There'll be a leadoff 3-bagger. So just the response that Round Valley needed. Tying run is one station away here. And here's Asher Rogers. Slade's over at third as that one dusts Rogers off. He's hitting in the 5 spot. That one's very high. So after he was cruising through the first, Reedhead now running into a little bit of trouble as he gives up the first pitch ball down the third baseline that winds up going for 3 bases. And is quickly down 3-0 to Rogers as this one called a strike on the inside corner. Reedhead down in the count 3-1 with a 3-0 lead. As that one called at the bottom of his, nope, that is not. That is ball 4, so runners at the corners. And here's Braxton Slade. Nobody's out here as breaking for second. Rogers has this one thrown through. Now going to try to get this one back to the plate from Wall. It's a good throw, not sliding there, but still now caught up between second and third, and taking third successfully is Rogers. So Rogers using the quickness, steals a bag, gets a run home, and then takes an extra base after Webster was not expecting that sort of aggression. So 3-1 the score. There's a runner at third. There's still nobody out. As Slade watches that pitch miss high. I believe that makes the count. No, it's 2 balls and no strikes. Started off with the ground ball that was hit at Pollock. Couldn't get a glove on that one as it wound up going for 3 bases. As the 2-0 is a called strike. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Slade. Rogers worked a walk, stole a bag, and on the throw through, the 2-1 pitch bounces at the plate. Got Slade home. And now he's over there at third still with nobody out. The 3-1 swung on and missed. Run the count full. As there's a quick throw over to third. Now Rogers is in a rundown. Send this one back to the plate. Webster trying to chase him back to third and losing his footing and eventually tagged on the hind end. No. Now wait a minute. There's been no signal. I thought I saw the base umpire say that he didn't get him. So he's safe. Now you got Snowflake's head coach come out to talk to the home plate umpire. So you might have heard you're seeking to look at the replay. He says he almost pushed him down. Now he was behind the play. So here it is. He loses his footing. Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, he was definitely out. But right now it has been ruled. Okay, so I believe they have changed that ruling to now he is out. Now quickly 2 out, as that one is a swing and a miss from Braxton Slade. First strikeout here for Reedhead. So going back, as here comes Bennett DeWitt. First pitch is a called strike. That rundown that had Asher Rogers thrown out went 1, 2, 5, 2, 5, I believe, as the 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Or no, fouled away. Sorry, I was busy trying to write. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball 1, 2, 5, 2, 5, I think. As the 0-2 pitch is a called third strike, and a huge event there, getting Asher Rogers in the rundown. He's eventually thrown out, and then consecutive strikeouts from Reedhead and the threat, but not before Round Valley gets one back. It's now 3-1 after 1.5. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
Mayday Payday is on at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Replace your windshield through insurance and you get entered to win $500 cash every week, plus a $1,000 grand prize. And every insured replacement gets you free dinners at Los Corrales and movie tickets. One quick call gets your glass fixed and your name in the cash drawing.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
3-1, Silver Creek leading here in the bottom of the second. Wesley Johnson takes a 1-0 pitch and sends that into right field. Cut off nicely there and keeping him at first. But another base hit early in the count here for Silver Creek, which scored 3 runs in the first. Maddox Wall hit the first pitch he saw out. Elijah Miles hit the first pitch he saw into right field. And then Reedhead worked a walk. All three of them came around and scored. Here's Perkins, Sego, and Castillo due up. He's at the first pitch, chops this one over to third, going to try to go over to second and get one. Nice job there on the pick. That's Elias Baca. Combining their third baseman. That was a good play on a short hop. I could not get his number. Is here swinging at the first pitch. Sego sends that one fouled back, a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. 3-1, very aggressive here. Silver Creek hitters come up and looking to grip and rip. As Quintana has this one, good strong swing there from Sego, fouls it straight back. Now down in the count, 0-2 after another Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. 3-1, Silver Creek leading. As Quintana way ahead, 0-2. Kicks and deals. Fouls this one off to the right side. Count remains at 0-2 after now the third consecutive Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Quintana already back on the rubber. Perkins is aboard after a fielder's choice to third. He's at first as this one bounces at the plate. Nice stop there by Slade. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Sego. Quintana deals. Misses high. Breaking for second. Good throw, and the tag is applied. He's out. Caught stealing second. Slade able to connect. I believe that was again Baca. Baca gets over to second from second. Another good play there from the Round Valley second baseman. And there's nobody aboard, now 2 out. 3-1, Silver Creek still with the advantage. Sego has made it a 2 ball, 2 strike count as this one dusts him off the plate. Run the count full. Nope, beg your pardon, that's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. So a leadoff base hit is now taken off of the paths. And a 2-2 pitch to Sego. Chases one upstairs, but the ball kicks away from Slade. Trying to get that one over to first, but not in time. The inning is extended. First strikeout for Round Valley, but it results in a base runner. Is now Davian Castillo has an opportunity with the inning extended. 3-1, Silver Creek leading. Quintana rocks, fires, and has this one fouled. Oh, I thought that was a foul ball, but Sego is now over at second base, having stolen it. The 0-1. This is high and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now this one gets away from Quintana, but nice job again by Baca, who's had quite a second base over there at second. They're Johnny on the spot, as here comes the 1-1 pitch from Quintana. Swung on and missed, now ahead 1-2. He just had a strikeout that would have ended the inning. Now trying to do it again. 3-1, his team trails. Silver Creek with the lead. Runner in scoring position, 2 away as this one is low. Gonna kick away from Slade, but not too far as he whips it over to third and couldn't get the tag. Throw looked like it was a little bit outside the baseline. There's gonna be a tough opportunity there. Still trying to get our third baseman's number. That is Jack Slade. He had a good play to get the first out. Now the runner's at third. Scoreboard shows 1 and 2 as that one again kicks away from Slade. Sego's going to give it a shot. The throw is shoveled over to the plate, but not in time, as that was not going to be handled. And Sego is able to strike out, steal second, take third, and then come home on passed balls and wild pitches. Count now, meanwhile, is squared at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 4-1, Silver Creek had the second inning start off with a bang, literally. Johnson sent one into right field for a base hit, but then was forced out at second. Perkins was then caught stealing a great throw from Slade, great tag from Baca. But then after he struck out, Sego was able to take second and then advance to third and then score on a pass ball, as after being ahead now of Castillo 0-2, Quintana has watched this count get worked full. There's nobody on, 2 out, but he's allowed a run after it looked like he was going to get a 1-2-3 inning. Instead, the payoff pitch. Ball 4. So the extended inning after the strikeout has now Carter Perkins, then Liam Overly due, then the top of the order, which is Maddox Wall. Swung on and lifted, back of second. That's going to fall for a base hit. An aggressive turnaround second, now hung up about 15 feet shy of the bag, and a tag applied there. Castillo took the aggressive tag, but Dewitt was able to, no, not, I got to get these names. I don't know who the center fielder is, but he was able to get that back in, and a great throw to Slade, who applies the tag. 8-5. Castillo is thrown out trying to take third. And after 2, Silver Creek gets 1 to extend the lead back up to 3. 4-1. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school baseball on italk1067.com.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've been recognized by national organizations for our high level of care and commitment to excellence. We've invested in equipment and technology to provide state-of-the-art healthcare to the communities that we serve. And we keep adding more providers and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Reed Whitaker leads off the top of the third with a base hit to right field, swings at the first pitch and sends it into right. So after Round Valley allowed a run to score after a strikeout took first, trailing 4-1, but just as had happened, right back onto the bases with Whitaker's leadoff single. And here is Wyatt Van Slyke. After 3 runs were pushed across in the bottom of the first, Round Valley responded with a 3-base hit and a walk. We're able to score by way of Asher Rogers' activity on the bases as the 1-1 pitch misses high. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Van Slyke, who had attempted a bunt early in the count. Reedhead working the 2-1 pitch, missing high. 3-1. 4-1, Silver Creek leading here in the top of the third. The 3-1 pitch, called strike. Runs the count full. I think that Van Slyke thought he might be taking a base as the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. There's the third strikeout for Reedhead. Still over at first is Whitaker, as Jaron Brown will now come up and hit. Swings at the first pitch, has the bottom drop out of that one. Strike 1. The 0-1. Called strike, now 0-2. Reedhead already with the 0-2. Foul toward the first base side and hits out of play. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Still 0-2, Reedhead's dealing. Misses in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, 2, misses high, and that's going to get past Webster. It's going to allow Whitaker to take second, still throw it over there. Nice job handling that one with Wall. So runner in scoring position, just a 3-run game here in the top of the third. As Brown's back in there and awaiting now a 2-2 pitch from Reedhead. Misses off the plate outside, run the count full. A lot of full counts here in the early going of this one as the payoff pitch is on the way, swung on and chopped over to third. Pollock's got that one and across in time to get the second out. Remaining at second is Whitaker. Corbin Finch is now up. First pitch is a called strike. Swings at that one, fouls it straight back. Now down in the count 0-2. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. And now an 0-2 on the way from Reedhead. Off the plate outside. There's 2 away. Runners at second. I think that that throw back to the pitcher might have caught somebody. In any event, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. 4th strikeout for Reedhead, stranding the leadoff base runner Whitaker over at second. No runs, 1 hit, 1 run left on, and after 2.5, Silver Creek leads 4-1. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
If you're a business owner fighting for new customers in today's competitive marketplace, you may want to consider this. One of the most cost-effective branding tools is your employees. When your team wears your logo, they become walking billboards for your business, building awareness, credibility, and trust everywhere they go. Allegra Sholo doesn't just put your logo on apparel. They help create branded gear your employees are proud to wear and your customers remember. Better brand, better results. Call Allegra Sholo today.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Got Liam Overly then the top of the order with Wall and Miles due up. Silver Creek here in the first 2 innings has been incredibly aggressive early in the count. Then an awfully long conversation there in the huddle for Silver Creek as Overly being encouraged to hurry into the batter's box. Is now Quintana out for his 3rd inning of work as this one dealt, swung on, maybe fouled off. But don't take my word for that one. I thought there's been a couple of those that were not called. But I also can't see much. Now that it's getting officially to be nighttime, let's see if that helps one of our vision. Is the 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed. No balls and 2 strikes for Liam Overly. Wall waiting on deck. The first pitch he saw out of the park is the 0-2 to Overly. It's swung on and missed. It's a second strikeout. For Quintana. First one, of course, was Sego in the 2nd inning. He eventually came around and scored. It's here's Wall. Swings at the first pitch, chops this one to the left side. Glove by Slade over to first, and not in time. It looks like he pulled him off the bag. Whitaker couldn't keep his foot on there. So Wall continued that trend. He swung at the first pitch. He's over at first. Looked like the throw would have been there in time. But now Miles swung at the first pitch last time he was up. As he does so again, fouls it straight back. Miles followed Wall's home run as that Mount Mobile Auto Glass foul ball makes it 0-1. By singling into right field. Indeed, the opposite field has been used a couple of times in this ball game as the 0-1 pitch is on the way, and he's going in that direction again. As that one slicing foul out of play, now down to the count 0-2. Four to 1, Silver Creek with the advantage here, bottom of the 3rd. The 0-2 outside, breaking towards second, but then has this one thrown through after the bluff from Wall, and the throw gets into center field. He takes second. So runner in scoring position with 1 out, and Miles are down to the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch high. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Quintana rocks, kicks, deals, fouled away. Miles stays alive on that Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes. After a strikeout, Wall chopped one to third, was able to make it close with the speed. And now Miles is up, has to skip away from that one. It gets away from Slade, but it's going to allow for Wall to come into third standing. Second time in as many innings that Silver Creek has been able to take what could be viewed as a miscue get into scoring position with it as the payoff pitch is swung on and lined right at Baca, who's going to take that one off the deck. Backhand style as he continues, is now tagging up and scoring from third. Is Wall, I thought, I like Round Valley's infield had assumed that that was a dead ball. But Wall tags up, so it turns out to be a sacrifice line out to second. That is something that you don't see every day. Here's Achilles Reedhead, the Silver Creek pitcher. Watches that one miss outside. 5-1 now. Silver Creek has been able to put a run across in each of these three frames. Reedhead lost the stick.
Let's go, Keeley's base hit, buddy.
As he's back in there ahead 1-0, 5-1 his team leads. This one chopped off the plate, and they're going to say it caught a little bit of Reedhead.
Is the plate part of the field? Hey, let's go. Plate's in play. Keeley's base hit.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball's off the plate, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Hey, make it be there. Make it be there.
5-1, Silver Creek with the lead as Reedhead tries to get something started with 2 outs, swings and chops this one over to short. Got to DeWitt in a hurry, puts a glove on it to knock it down and then gets away from Whitaker. The second time there that Snowflake is going to benefit from a ball that was nearly had at first, as this one, nice job there behind the plate by Slade, keeping the runner at first. So the inning is extended. 2 out, 5-1, Silver Creek leading as Reedhead is over at first, and here's Dunford ahead 1-0, swings at that one, tomahawks it over to short, gonna go the short way to second, and that's how the inning ends. But not before a run is scored after Wall tagged up on a line drive to second and makes it 5-1 Silver Creek after 3. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down!
But today, with Dr. Arnault and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
Mayday Payday is on at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Replace your windshield through insurance and you get entered to win $500 cash every week, plus a $1,000 grand prize. And every insured replacement gets you free dinners at Los Corrales and movie tickets. One quick call gets your glass fixed and your name in the cash drawing.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Top of the 4th inning, 5-1. Round Valley trailing here as this one is lined into center field. A base hit from Elias Baca, who's played a great second base and now starts the 4th inning with a base hit as Round Valley's trying to make up 4 runs. He's over at first. Now this is the way that the 3rd inning started, but Reed Whitaker wound up stranded. Here's Jag Finch, and then the top of the order is due as Reedhead kicks and deals, and that one's a called strike. 0-1. Finch, with his team down 5-1, has this one tomahawked toward left field. Back on it is Perkins. It's going to get over his head. Baca will go into second as he had to hold up to make sure that wasn't going to be caught. But Round Valley firmly in business here. As here is the top of the order with Campbell Wilson. First pitch misses high for ball one. Runners at first and second. There's nobody out as this one gets away from Webster, and both runners will advance. Wilson struck out to start the ball game. As he chases that one up high. Would have been ball three, instead now 2 balls and 1 strike. Swung on and lifted toward right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. 1 run scores as it now gets by Perkins and right. 2 runs come in as that makes it 5-3. Wilson with a 2-run double. And here's Quintana. First pitch is low, gets away from Webster. Now taking third with nobody out is Wilson. Bringing the infield in here, in addition to the outfield with Quintana up. Got a conversation also coming up to the plate. It's 5-3. It was 3-0 Silver Creek leading after 1. But in the second, third, and fourth innings, Round Valley's been able to get the leadoff runner on. And now having been able to successfully push 2 runs across with that. Trailing 5-3 as Quintana swings at that one. Goes right through and makes the count a ball and a strike. Representing the tying run, this one misses high. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Quintana grounded out to first, unassisted in the first inning, as this one is swung on and missed. Square the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got the heart of the order due up. It's Reedhead with his lead now halved. Ready's a 2-2 pitch. And misses low. Nice job by Webster to keep it in front, make the count full. Payoff pitch. Sent over to the right side and then kicked off the back heel by Danford. The run's going to come across and score as Quintana is able to help his cause by putting the ball in play. And there's still nobody out. Here's Jack Slade. Slade ended the first inning by grounding out. He is jumping on the first pitch as it's fouled off to the right side, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass style. This inning started with a base hit to center from Baca. Then Jack Finch was able to get a base hit to left. Wilson doubled them home going to right field and then took third on a pass ball, which is going to send Quintana, who got aboard by grounding him on toward first, as he's now at second. And here's the second time that Snowflake's head coach has come out of the dugout. He's patting Reedhead on the shoulder as his lead was 5-1. It's been trimmed to 5-4 with the tying run now in scoring position, and they are going to make a change. We will have that for you after this, as it is Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've been recognized by national organizations for our high level of care and commitment to excellence. We've invested in equipment and technology to provide state-of-the-art healthcare to the communities that we serve. And we keep adding more providers and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need.
Dunford's the new pitcher as he inherits a 2-1 count on Jack Slade. First pitch is at the bottom of the strike zone to make it 2 balls and 2 strikes, and Slade fouls that back. Keep it at 2-2. Tying run is at second base. That's Ben Quintana. As Dunford inherits him and readies this 2-2 pitch that misses. Oh, I thought that was the 2-2 pitch. That was the 3-2 as he's now walked, and the go-ahead run is aboard. It was 5-1 Silver Creek coming into this top of the 4th inning. Okay, that's Jack Slade. Who? Yeah, okay, that was a 2-2 pitch. So here is a payoff pitch that's fouled back, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. So Slade is still up. Tying run is still at second, as the payoff pitch was initially fouled away, and now here comes the second. Hit sharply into center field. That's a base hit. And it's going to kick away from the center fielder. As Sago couldn't get that one. The tying run will come around and score as Slade winds up with an RBI single. Taking second on the miscue. And it's tied up at 5. Asher Rogers. Is up there and hitting, takes the first one high for ball 1. Likewise the second. Pitch misses inside for ball 3. I thought I had a jump on the Round Valley lineup, but instead my score sheet looks like spaghetti. The 3-0 misses outside, ball 4. Still looking for their first out. As now Braxton Slade will come up and hit. He swings at the first pitch and chops that one foul. 4-pitch walk as a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball makes it 0-1. This inning started with Elias Baca singling to center. Jag Finch singled to left. Campbell Wilson doubled them home. Then Quintana scored him by hitting the ball over to first base where Dunford was playing. He's now pitching as the 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed. a one-out walk after Jack Slade singled in the tying run. He wound up at second after an error in center. First and second, nobody out, an 0-2 pitch on the way, called third strike. There's the first out, tied up at 5 here in the top of the fourth. As Bennett DeWitt is now up and hitting with runners still at first and second, takes one for strike one. The 0-1. Bounces at the plate. Webster keeps it in front. They're still going to try to advance as the throws over to third, and I think that Pollock was trying to sell that he held on to that one, but after a long conversation, maybe some help from some Round Valley fans, it was ruled to be safe. Very aggressive on the bases. 2 runners in scoring position. 4 runs have come across here in the fourth inning. And the go-ahead run now very close as they thought about that one on another pass ball, but nice job there by Webster to hurry it back. Dunford trying to get out of this jam now with 1 out, runners at second and third, tied up at 5. DeWitt evened up at a ball and a strike. Pitch. Sends this one to the right side, but slices foul. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball makes it a ball and 2 strikes. Dunford could sure use a strikeout here. DeWitt trying to get it in play, force Silver Creek to make a play as the 1-2 pitch is on the way, swung on and missed. Big strikeout for Dunford, his second here in the inning. As that now makes it so that a ground ball would end the inning. But here's Reed Whitaker. Whitaker had a base hit to start the third. He was stranded at second. First pitch is a called strike. This one is fouled into the crowd. It's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball, but we might need a Summit Healthcare regional. You know what it is. Yeah, that's the one. The 0-2. Chopped off the plate. It's going to be a tough play. Ranging to his right and thrown over to first. In time is Miles to retire the side, but not before Round Valley scores 4 runs to tie it at 5 after 3.5. It's 5-all here in, this is Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
If you're a business owner fighting for new customers in today's competitive marketplace, you may want to consider this. One of the most cost-effective branding tools is your employees. When your team wears your logo, they become walking billboards for your business, building awareness, credibility, and trust everywhere they go. Allegra Sholo doesn't just put your logo on apparel. They help create branded gear your employees are proud to wear and your customers remember. Better brand, better results. Call Allegra Sholo today.
Well, Silver Creek had a 5-1 lead at the start of the fourth inning. It's now knotted up at 5. Jagger Pollock, Jackson Webster, and Wesley Johnson due up here for Silver Creek. This first pitch misses outside. Quintana still on the bump. As Pollock nearly had a base hit going into right field, but he was denied. On a great play there by Whitaker as the 1-0 misses low, 2 balls and no strikes. After his team gives him a tied up and fresh start here halfway through. Quintana having a hard time with the strike zone. Now down to the count 3-0. Pollock trying to start a little rally after his team gave up the lead at the top half of the fourth. Swings at the 3-0 pitch and fouls it to the right side. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. Back in the box for a 3-1. The pitch, low and outside for ball 4, and leadoff walk for Jagger Pollock. Silver Creek led 3-0, 4-1, 5-1. And now has it tied up at 5. As Webster, who's done some great work behind the plate, making sure balls don't get too far away from him. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it back. A Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball makes it 0-1. He flew out to center field in his only other plate appearance. It's the 0-1 over his head. Let me tell you something. Kyle Tucker is the worst contract in Dodger history, as he just left the bases full. This one is hit sharply into center field for a base hit. Pollock's going to stop at second. So runners at first and second, nobody out, as Silver Creek is looking to try to respond. But first, there might be a new pitcher after the first 2 batters are on, after it was tied up at 5 with a 4-run fourth from Round Valley. Kyle Tucker is getting paid $60 million by your Los Angeles Dodgers to leave 3 runners on. Hits now 232. What a bum. They should make him pay in a ski mask, because there's a new pitcher. We'll have that for you after this. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball at iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down!
But today, with Dr. Arnaud and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
Mayday Payday is on at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Replace your windshield through insurance and you get entered to win $500 cash every week, plus a $1,000 grand prize. And every insured replacement gets you free dinners at Los Corrales and movie tickets. One quick call gets your glass fixed and your name in the cash drawing.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back.
New pitcher is Bennett DeWitt. I think Quintana has gone over to short. I think. DeWitt comes in, inherits first and second with nobody out. And digging in, here's Wesley Johnson. His only plate appearance had a base hit to right as he swings at the first pitch And it's down to the count now, 0-1. It was 5-1 Silver Creek going into the 4th inning, but Round Valley scored 4 to tie it at 5. This 4th inning started with a walk, then a base hit. Now chasing one upstairs. Johnson's down 0-2. So DeWitt trying to play fireman as he's ahead of the count, 0-2. Hands high, rocking, firing, missing off the plate outside, and it's going to allow for the runners to advance. So the go-ahead run now over at third, Insurance at second. And a 1-2 pitch on the way from DeWitt. This is high. Johnson was chasing that earlier in this at-bat. Now he's got it evened up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Fouled off to the right side. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Johnson. Back in there. And a 2-2. Misses high, run the count full.
Hey, pressure's on him, buddy. He's got to bring it to you. Let's go. Don't help him. Make it be there.
Payoff pitch. Ball 4 will load the bases. Oh boy. Slade hurried that one back to the plate. DeWitt was covering, and just as the ball was arriving, Johnson flipped his bat. Could have gone haywire. Bases are full of Silver Creek All-Stars. Here's Case and Perkins. Ooh, he chases one upstairs. They look awfully good up there. Johnson got down to the count 0-2, doing much the same. But he was able to eventually work the walk. It's now Perkins down to the count 0-1. And he chases one again up at the shoulders. No balls and 2 strikes. Bases are full. There's nobody out. Tied up at 5. The 0-2. Swings at that one and misses. He's going to try to take first. And first base is occupied, so they're going to say foul ball. What is going on? Wait a minute. First base is occupied. First base is occupied. First base was occupied. First base was occupied.
Good call. Good call, Blue. Braxton, don't fall for it. They're going to try to get you to throw everywhere. The base is occupied. Throw it to the pitcher, guys. Hey, Blue, runner scored, runner counts, right? No, nope, everybody stays where they're at. But
First base was occupied, so they could not advance.
Hey, we know this way. There's bases occupied. Just get it back to the pitcher. Okay? You don't need to throw anywhere, boys.
All right, so there's a conversation now ongoing because a runner did come across the plate and score, but I believe it was a dead ball after the strikeout. You can't advance with a runner at first unless there's 2 outs. So I think the conversation from Coach Wall's perspective is they had rolled the dice on one. But I think it's a dead ball. So right now it's 5-5. Bases are still full. Sego struck out his first time up, but wound up scoring as he takes one on the outside corner for strike 1. DeWitt has been ahead of the first 2 batters that he has faced, 0-2. He walked the first one. That is Johnson over there at first, but the second ultimately became a strikeout as this one is at the bottom of the zone on the outside corner for strike 2. So for the 3rd time in as many batters, he's ahead 0-2. Sego struck out, stole second, took third, and scored on wild pitches as the 0-2 comes to him. Off the plate outside, ball 1. Tied up at 5. The scoreboard is incorrect. As here in the bottom of the 4th, Snowflake got the first 3 runners on. Trying to take the lead back after they lost 5-1. This is actually Silver Creek, not Snowflake, as Sego's pushed off the plate for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So this has been the trend with DeWitt. He gets ahead fast, then he's made to work by these Snowflake hitters as he readies now a 2-2 pitch. This is high, ball 3. And this is Silver Creek, not Snowflake. But it is getting late in the day. And the colors start taking over. Payoff pitch. With the bases full and 1 out. Swung on and missed. So DeWitt comes in. He was looking to be the stopper. He inherited runners at first and second, though he walked the first batter he faced, but he has come back with consecutive strikeouts. And here's Castillo. He walked, but then was thrown out at third in the second as he takes that one inside for ball 1. This one started with a walk and a base hit. That brought in DeWitt. He walked the first batter he had seen, but now he's come back with 2 strikeouts and is 1 out away of getting out of this one as this gets away from his catcher and Slade. Now you got all sorts of activity after there was an assumption at first from Johnson that everybody was going to try to advance, but he was able to slide back in safely. 2 balls and no strikes. Castillo back in. DeWitt, high hands, rocks, deals, high. 3 balls and no strikes. Castillo trying to break a tie with a walk as the 3-0 pitch is down the tube for strike 1. He was taken all the way. It's tied up at 5 here in the bottom of the 4th. As here comes the 3-1. Swung on and missed, and now DeWitt is 1 strike away from getting out of the jam. Bases are full. They were full with no outs. They are full with 2. He was down 3-0. He's worked the count full. The payoff pitch, ball 4. That will score the 6th run. As Snowflake is able to take advantage, though down to its final strike to do so. It's an RBI walk for Davian Castillo. And here's Carter Perkins. 6-5, Snowflake with the Silver Creek with the lead. As that one gets past Slade. Not really thinking about it, as Perkins is ahead 1-0. The 1-0. This is low, 2 balls and no strikes. Go-ahead run was just walked in. It's 6-5 as the 2-0 pitch is at the bottom of the zone for strike 1. Two-1 to Perkins. Inside corner, strike 2, and again DeWitt is 1 strike away from escaping the jam. He's allowed one of his inherited runners to score. As Perkins digs back in, this is Carter Perkins. And the payoff pitch. Swung on and hit towards short. Braden back on that one, and getting it to second is Quintana to retire the side. But 1 run comes across on 1 hit. Bases are left full, and after 4, Silver Creek now leads 6-5. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on NightTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've been recognized by national organizations for our high level of care and commitment to excellence. We've invested in equipment and technology to provide state-of-the-art healthcare to the communities that we serve. And we keep adding more providers and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need.
Top of the 5th inning, 6-5, Silver Creek leads. Now, I beg your pardon, but my score sheet here for Round Valley is one hot mess. And I'm not sure what Wyatt Van Slyke may have done in his previous at-bat, but he's up here now to lead off the 5th and taking inside for ball 1. He might have struck out, but he also might have grounded out the 3rd. He might have also had a base hit. It could have been any number of things as this one comes inside. That was all back in the 3rd regardless. His team made up a 4-run deficit in the last frame and is now down 6-5 as this one is sent to the right side. Gloved by Miles. He's able to get that one over the first in time to retire the first out. One away, nobody on, 6-5, Silver Creek still leads. This is Jaron Brown. Now I'm confident that, actually yes I do know, he grounded out to 3rd. He's ahead in the count 1-0 as that one misses downstairs. And this one sent to the right side and into right field for a base hit. Just past the outstretched glove of Reedhead. That'll bring up Corbin Finch, who struck out in the 3rd. 1 on, 1 out. Tying run on base as the first pitch misses low. Finch hits from the left side. He struck out to end the 3rd. Got the bottom of the lineup trouble. At least that's what I think it is. It might be the top of the lineup. I mean, I really don't know what's going on. But I do know it's 2 balls and no strikes. This one misses high, ball 3. Elias Baca should be waiting on deck. He banged a base hit into center field to start things in the 4th, hoping for an opportunity with a runner in scoring position as a 3-0 pitch is swung on and missed. Thought about a throw over to first, but Finch was in the way of Webster. So makes the count 3-1. Runner still at first. As Dunford, who come on in relief in the 4th, deals this one high for ball 4. So this is Baca. He had a base hit to start the fourth, and eventually came around and scored. 4 consecutive runners aboard, 4 consecutive runs to tie it for Round Valley in that fourth inning as Baca takes on the outside corner for strike 1. Ball was thrown back to Dunford, and he flips it over to second and gets the second out. Record that one, 1-6. So a huge out as the go-ahead run is no longer in scoring position, and the 1-2 pitch to Baca misses low and away to make it 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sorry, we are dealing with some camera troubles and couldn't get you that one, and I wasn't looking. The 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Ball is dropped. All right, so went ahead and conceded that out as it looked so promising at one point around Valley, but after 4.5, Silver Creek holds on to a 6-5 lead. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
If you're a business owner fighting for new customers in today's competitive marketplace, you may want to consider this. One of the most cost-effective branding tools is your employees. When your team wears your logo, they become walking billboards for your business, building awareness, credibility, and trust everywhere they go. Allegra Sholo doesn't just put your logo on apparel. They help create branded gear your employees are proud to wear and your customers remember. Better brand, better results. Call Allegra Sholo today.
Liam Overly, Maddox Wall, Elijah Miles due up here for Silver Creek, which leads 6-5 in the bottom of the fifth. We are down to 1 camera, so we thank you for your patience. We're trying to work out all the bugs as the first pitch misses outside to Overly. He struck out in the third. Started the third with a K. At that point, his team was leading 4-1. Game has changed since, as Round Valley scored 4 in the fourth to tie it at 5. Right now, Silver Creek leads 6-5. As Overlay chops at that one and has it fouled back. Nobody could find that ball. I'm glad that's happening to somebody else. I have been struggling with the vision throughout this twilight start. Is now a 1-1 pitch on the way from DeWitt, who came in and inherited runners at first and second, and wound up allowing 1 to score to make it 6-5, but did a great job getting out of jam, striking out a couple of Silver Creek All-Stars. Has that 1-1 miss outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. He's got the top of the order coming up in the on-deck circle with Maddox Wall, who has already hit a Comfort Fit Dentures home run. The 2-1. Outside, ball 3 to Overly. So this is a big at bat, because he does not want to have to face Wall with traffic on the bases. The 3-1. Misses high for ball 4, a leadoff walk. Overly is able to work the count, and here's Wall. He swung at the first pitch he saw in the first inning and hit it off the top of the wall in left field and out. Got aboard with a ground ball to third, as that first pitch is going to get Overly in scoring position. So 6-5, Silver Creek looking for some insurance runs, as Wall now has 1 on the pond after Overly's leadoff walk and wild pitch. This one swung on and fouled to the right side. It's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Bottom of the 5th, 6-5 Silver Creek leading. And Wall looking for more, the 1-1. This is high. Overly's going to try to get the third as it rolls along the backstop and winds up getting there standing. So of these 3 pitches that Wall has seen, 2 of them have been wild. And now you got the insurance run over there at third after the leadoff walk. The 2-1 to Wall. Over his head, ball 3. DeWitt came out there in that jam, first and second, nobody out, inherited a bad count, was nails. Walked the bases full, but then came back with 2 strikeouts and was nearly out of the jam. Wound up walking in a run, as now he's down 3-1 to Wall, and that one misses very high. So there's runners at the corners after consecutive walks to start the 5th. And here's Miles. He likes to swing early in the count. Indeed, the penultimate run that Silver Creek scored was on a line out to second off of Miles' bat that eventually scored Wall, who tagged up. Sacrifice line out to second. As Elijah Miles trying to get some insurance runs. You can get an appreciation for how valuable that is after Round Valley had runners at first and second and just 1 out in the top half of the 5th. First pitch to Miles is inside. Wall's breaking for second. There's now 2 runners in scoring position. 2 walks, now 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody's out. Miles waits for this 1-0 that's at the belt for strike 1. 6-5, Silver Creek with the advantage. It's turned into just an absolutely beautiful evening. It's the 1-1 pitch. Called at the bottom of the zone for strike 2. Miles down to the count, 1-2. DeWitt rocks, deals. Chops foul to the right side, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Count remains at a ball and 2 strikes. Got the heart of the order coming up here for Silver Creek. As the 1-2 pitch misses high, 2 balls and 2 strikes. DeWitt has already walked 2 to start this 5th inning. Overly did so. He's over at third. Wall followed. He's at second. Miles was down to the count, 1-2. Now squared as the 2-2 pitch is on the way. And he chases one up high for strike 3. Third strikeout for DeWitt, and it again comes in a crucial moment as Achilles Reedhead, who got the start at the mound, is going to now try to help that cause, though he can no longer get the win. He's got runners at second and third. He swings at the first pitch, sends it to the right side into right field. 1 run's already across and scoring. Wall's getting waved around. It got back of the right fielder who's going to go to second, where Reedhead is now caught between first and second. Flip over to first, and a tag applied by Whitaker. So the second out is recorded, but not before 2-run score on an RBI single for Reedhead. And it's now 8-5 Silver Creek. Overly and Wall score as the out is going to be recorded 9-6-3, and now a base hit's going toward right field off of Dunford's bat. So he keeps it going with 2 as Jagger Pollock will come up and hit. Hot diggity dog, Andy Pajes got a base hit. He hasn't hit since like May. First pitch to Pollock. Low for ball 1. Leadoff walk and then another have come around and scored. Regardless of your level of play, leadoff walks have a very high rate of coming around and hurting pitchers. It's the 1-0 to Pollock. Swung on and fouled to the right side. It is a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. 8-5, bottom of the 5th. Round Valley's going to have 2 more cracks. Winner of this one is going to get Mountain Pines tomorrow. Ball and a strike to Pollock. And the ball's back in play after it was fouled away. The 1-1. Misses low, and that's going to kick away and allow for Dunford to get over to second. Now you're curious. And with Pajes getting that base hit for the Dodgers, it's going to allow for Kyle Tucker to break your heart one more time, as this one is swung on and missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. What might happen here in the 8th inning is Freddie Freeman just got a base hit, so there's runners at first and second now. Tying run is on base for Los Angeles. Meanwhile, Silver Creek leads 8-5 here in Springerville. That one's fouled back, not with water glass foul ball. Dodger fans have a bad reputation, but we don't wish violence on anybody, except for Kyle Tucker, the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Down goes Silver Creek. 4th strikeout for DeWitt. Strands a runner, but 2 come across, and after 5, it's 8-5 Silver Creek leading. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down.
But today, with Dr. Arnaud and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
Mayday Payday is on at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Replace your windshield through insurance and you get entered to win $500 cash every week, plus a $1,000 grand prize. And every insured replacement gets you free dinners at Los Corrales and movie tickets. One quick call gets your glass fixed and your name in the cash drawing.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Oh, after this one, there you go. No, we're good. Silver Creek lost a 5-1 lead in the 4th, but has now responded with 3 unanswered. Now leads 8-5 going into the top of the 6th. They got Jag Finch and then Campbell Wilson and Ben Quintana due up here for Round Valley. Swinging at the first pitch and foul it straight back. Finch. He's down to the count 0-1. And swings at the second one. Another Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Makes it no balls and 2 strikes. You might notice that you can see it kind of dangling off of Jag Finch's right shoulder. They got an ace of hearts. As he swings it, misses that one. Now 4 strikeouts, including the last 2 batters for Dunford. But Ace Finch had recently had heart surgery, so they were rolling the ace of hearts to show a little unity with him and going through his struggles. There is swung on and missed there by Campbell Wilson. That misses low and away for ball one. Uh-oh. Okay, so Dunford off the mound. I'm not sure what was being communicated. The pitchers here in this ballgame all wanted to work hard. We saw it in the first ballgame. Had one trying to come to the plate before the umpire had his mask back on, as that one misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1. Swung on and fouled into Webster's glove. Great job holding on to that one. Makes it 2 balls and 2 strikes. Webster's had some pretty tough plays behind the plate. And there's another one as the 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed. 3 straight strikeouts now for Dunford. 5 overall as he came on in relief in the 4th. And now Ben Quintana, who has started the ball game and been taken off the hook by his offense. He scored in the 4th, in that 4-run 4th, as he takes that one off the plate outside. 1-0 to Quintana. This is high. Dunford now down to the count 2-0. He struck out the last 3 batters he's faced, going back to the 5th inning, including the first 2 today, or this inning. Came on in the 4th and struck out 2 then to stop that Round Valley rally, but now he's down to the count 3 balls and no strikes to Quintana. Currently got the tying run in the hole. In the heart of the order here for Round Valley coming up. The 3-0. Chopped over the hill, had by Miles, gets past him and into right field. Now the tying run will be on deck. Need some balls. They've been retrieved. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul balls all over the place here in this one. 8-5. Top of the 6th. And Jack Slade. They're going to intentionally walk Slade. So Asher Rogers will come up and hit. He got a run scored in the 2nd by causing mayhem going from 1st to 2nd as he takes that one on the inside corner for strike 1. This one started with consecutive strikeouts, but an error committed at 2nd. But an intentional walk has the tying run at the plate, but now down to the count 0-2 is Rogers. Tying run at the plate, 8-5. Silver Creek leads 2 away in the top of the 6th. The 0-2 pitch. Called 3rd strike, ends the inning. Round Valley will be down to its final 3 outs, trying to keep it at a 3-run deficit going into the bottom of the 6th. 8-5, Silver Creek leads. It is Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on NightTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
All right, so apparently we only play 6 innings here, as Silver Creek was able to get the final out with the tying run at the plate. Will win 8-5. as this turned into a real barn burner. Silver Creek led 5-1 before Round Valley responded with 4 runs in the 4th. Looked like that Silver Creek was going to have a huge opportunity in to respond in the 4th. Wound up with the bases full and nobody out, but a couple of strikeouts from Bennett DeWitt, who came on in relief. Looked like he was going to preserve the tie, but ultimately walked in the go-ahead and what proved to be the decisive run, as 2 more walks hurt him in the 5th inning, and Silver Creek ultimately uses those to have a relatively comfortable 8-5 win. Will now advance to play Mountain Pines. Round Valley will get St. John's tomorrow. Our next broadcast is going to be Tuesday, the Juniors Division I Championship potential series. The first game is going to be at 5 o'clock. We'll have that one for you. And then potentially another one at 7:30, and that'll be coming at you from Winslow. Thank you for starting your weekend with us. Thanks to everybody involved, and we'll be back at you on Tuesday.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of local sports on iTalk 1067 KNKI Pinetop and iTalk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Beamer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 1067 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopaniki communications station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without the expressed written consent of iTalk 1067 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.